Let me show you this trade idea, just to show you guys, for the people that say Andre doesn't trade, I just did this shit 2 days in a row in front of your fucking face. But I ain't gonna lie, this already 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. You gotta hop on a flight in a couple of hours. But first, we gotta try to make some money. Because I am taking my dog that I purchased for my parents from Tampa, where I am right now, all the way to Philadelphia. Break even. I took this on the funded, so that's 5,000. I only risked 1,000, so we're up 1,000 across the 5 accounts. We got a flight to catch. W trade 2,005 counts. That's another 10K day. Jenna, we're on a side quest that I'm about to explain to you guys. All right, so right now we just hit TP1 on this trade. We're about to be at TP2, which will be at $4,000. Cross $4,500, 44. It's possible, man. Life is gonna test you. Don't let it take you out the game. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Right now, I'm still inside the R rate. If you guys know, I had the R rate for a short time, and by short time, today's the last day with it because I do gotta hop on a flight in a couple of hours. But first, we gotta try to make some money. I gotta see if I can make some more monies because I wanna be able to buy my own R rate. I wanna be able to do all that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, this R rate, 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. I'm gonna test out the Huracan as I keep on fucking saying, but this car is amazing and it does everything I need plus more. If it had massage seats, it won. It would have won. But you know what? It doesn't have massage seats, and I don't think the Huracan has massage seats either. So neither here nor there, it doesn't even matter. But as you can see, I'm getting everything set up right now to be working from the car on the go, but that's why we trade. I could trade from wherever. I can make money from wherever. And I think this headset is dead. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to use this to charge it then. I need to make sure this isn't dead for my flight later on because I am taking my dog that I purchased for my parents from Tampa, where I am right now, all the way to Philadelphia. So that's gonna be a fun trip, but neither here nor there. Let's just get on with the day. It is approximately, time to get copyrighted, I'll tell you that, but it's approximately 9:15, so we have a little bit of time until my flight, which I have to board at 2, so I want to be at the airport by 1, so I got to be able to get this car dropped off by like 12:30 or so. So I got 3 hours. So let's make the best of it. I came by the water right now. It's one of the spots I always like to go to. It's just I like trading by the water. I like trading in a nice scenery. I'm gonna show you guys everything and all that. But like I said, let me just get everything set up on my side so I can take some trades today. I would want to be bearish. I just want to be able to make sense of where I would be shorting from. But it looks like London session traded into a 1 hour gap up here, left the gap behind from 4 a.m. and we traded back into it at 7. Right now, I definitely just want to see price make a run for the Asia low and the previous day's low. That's my two objectives right now, just based off of how price looks. Do I think price is in a trending environment? Yes, I think it's trending to the downside, at least after what happened yesterday, and that 38.20%. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, based off of this, if there's a 4 hour gap somewhere in this range from this London high to where we are now, that might be where I try to keep my trade. Didn't really, but it traded into there. I mean, I like the possible shorts from this area going into 930 with the expectation that we're just gonna keep falling. But in terms of price action, we traded into the gaps that I honestly would be looking to have the short off of. There's this 1 hour gap here that price could try to hold, but depending on what this stop loss would be. I mean, a 50-point stop loss isn't a bad idea for a possible short. I'm not always for, as soon as you come to the charts, taking the first trade that you see, but I mean, when it's the trade that you would ideally want to be in, sometimes it's not bad, because the risk to reward wise, if I risk 50 points looking for about 100, 200, I would get that. So, I'll be patiently not bullish from where we are right now. If we were to just push from here, I don't want longs right now. I like the shorts 1,000%, but we gonna see. We got 6 minutes, but I ideally would want to get this trade before the volume kicks in. But as right now, I definitely am eyeing the short. This is where we are price-wise. Regardless if 930 hits, this is where I would want to take my entry. If 930 were to hit and just move, I have nowhere else I'm honestly looking for price to reach for. But I'm gonna have my stop loss above this high. Ideally, best case, we could reach for this previous low, but I don't need a full 1 to 3 like that. All I need is a 1 to 2. I'm risking 50 points, which ideally, if you can get your stop as close as the London high, that would be ideal. But I mean, this is a good trade idea. This is my first trade of the day. We're gonna see what this trade can hit for. Ideally, we can get a little reaction going into 930 in about 4 minutes, but I definitely like the short right now. 30 in about 35 seconds. So far, we got a little reaction, but a little reaction ain't enough. We need TP. TP or stop loss. That's the only thing that matters. Big dog. Not go up. Up is not what I want. Yeah, I guess that is 930. 930 volume. It's not horrible. I mean, I've seen worse 930s. Not gonna lie. we'll see. I like that little wick because all that wick did was tap into the gap that I was talking about again, just consolidating it. So that's what I was saying, like regardless, 930 or not, I have my same entry. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. If 930 hit, I was expecting just to leave, honestly. But we just consolidated and just gave the same entry essentially. But I mean, it's giving a little something, something. A little something, something. Start pushing again, god damn it. Oh man, we're definitely getting volume. Now it's falling, I need 30 to fall. All right, there we go. Good little reaction. Now we gonna be able to break even. Yes, sir. Break even. I took this on the funded, so that's 5,000. I only risked 1,000, so we're up 1,000 across the 5 accounts. You be doing good, but then you gotta always do some bullshit. Like you hit TP1 and reject like this. I'ma just assume that you're, you know, trying to fake us out before you keep dropping. Doing so good, but to come back and break me even is wild work. Like I still only think the shorts are valid in my opinion. Do I want to take it again? I would want to get again. I would want to get my stop at London High. Like that's the safest bet in my opinion, to get it at that London High. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, it's not gonna run that high. But that's a little bit steep. It's a little steep. Yeah, I mean, didn't get my re-entry, but if I did, I would have been getting clapped. All right, I mean, yesterday I wanted the longs, got fucked by the shorts. Today I wanted the shorts and this shit going bullish. You know, sometimes the summer conditions are they just hit, man. They just be hitting different. Only other idea I would watch now, since we're pretty damn bullish. When we close going into 10, wait for the retracement. But ideally I would wait for 10. I wouldn't want to see it retrace at 9 again as it starts retracing. But ideally at 10, if we could retrace it so we can close bullish for the hour, that would be ideal. It looks like it wants to retrace though, so it might be able to give us this possible entry, but this will likely be my last trade of the day. I ideally wanted to have this entry happen at 10, but it's gonna retrace into it and fill the 15-hour gap regardless. So I might just have to get it a little earlier than I want it, but we'll see. These bugs, fuck off. Yeah, look, it would've put me a drawdown. God, see, why is COD timing like that? Like, I'm glad I waited. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I want to watch. So I want to see if it's going to hold this gap. If it can hold this gap and starts pushing again, I'm going to get in right here. But as of right now, it's kind of up and down. So I'm going to get in too early if I don't got to. Got in earlier and earlier. And that shit broke me even. It's just like part of me feels like it ran too many highs and lows. It didn't run this high up there, though, which would be the next target. This would be the last trade. I'm going to stick with the short buy. Longs, just because this higher time frame makes me feel like it's going to be bearish. Yeah, I'm waiting to see where it's going to go. I really want to wait for the closure, like honestly, but 10 o'clock could just have the volume to just drop off. I at least want to get my entry, at least here at this gap where it's kept rejecting. I'm putting my stop like a little bit up here. It's probably like 56, 57 points to get it to that high, but I'm looking for a 1 to 2, which is still to the Asia low. This is the same trade I took earlier, honestly, so it's just honestly the second idea going into 10 o'clock. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if I'm right, hey, stick to your bias, I guess. I guess that would be the lesson in today. Because I was gonna watch the long, but part of me just wants to stick to my gut and follow yesterday's trend, even though if it does look a little crazy, but we will see. We definitely got a little reaction. We closed bearish, which is a great sign. I honestly can't lie, that closure going into 10 o'clock was probably the best closure we possibly could have got. It closes in profit. So now we just gotta wait. Honestly, yeah, that was perfect. Perfect. Can't even be mad at it. We about to hit TP1 for the second time on this trade. Come on. Second time. There, that's TP1 times 2. The same trade idea that we got back into, but at 10 o'clock, I'm still waiting. Still fucking waiting. Got a little reaction already. I need this shit to really hit TP. Once it fully hits this TP, I will be okay, call it a good trade. But right now it's moving, but it hasn't done anything we haven't done yet. 2. Come on. Oh yeah, that's TP2 inside already. Come on. About to hit that previous day low soon, but the H is such a low that gotta get hit too. That's a great trade right there. That's CP2. Oh yeah, that's a little 2K across the 5 accounts. Not bad. All right, I'm about to join on my phone and everything, just so I can chill over here, just because my laptop and stuff is all overheating. So I'm honestly just gonna chill and all that, get all this packed up. I got most of my stuff packed up for the flight, but now I gotta go get the dog and everything, get the car dropped off. But yeah, I'll pick up when I probably on my way home to say goodbye to the car, but we got a flight to catch. W trade 2,005 counts. That's another 10K day. 10K day in the R8, that's the shit I like. And I got a smoothie real quick before I hop on this flight. Came down here to Channel Side. It's nice over here. It's funny because this was the car I was gonna rent last Like, I was gonna try out the M3 comp because the person I'm connected with has these cars too. And I was gonna try it, but honestly, bro, I don't even care. Don't want it. I'm cool off it. You're V8. I do not care at all. I need to V10, Huracan, or an R8. My mind is made up. I'll walk everywhere if I need to. Me and my dog, we made it. Come here. You like your friend Blue? You like your friend Blue? Oh. Alright, team, so right now, as you can see, we touched down. You probably seen the videos and stuff, me already making it to the house, but right now I'm with Jenner and everything. We're about to go trade. We're on a little bit of a side quest, but honestly, I'm not even gonna mention what the side quest is yet until the side quest is complete, type of thing. I'm not even gonna jinx myself. You'll know soon, but just know it's gonna continue to be a good day. We're gonna see what we could do trade-wise. This is the only day I'm gonna be in Philly trading. I got my flight going back home tonight, so we're gonna see what we can do. But we got 16 minutes until we get to the location, but we have, 9 minutes until 9:30. So with that being said, we're about to get on the call. If you want to work with me one-on-one to get access to these calls, you can apply in the first link in the description. But besides that, let's get to work. About to be live trading. Let me make sure I got my shits over here logged in and all that. Hopefully the glare ain't gonna be on some crazy shit, but let's see what we can do. I'm about to log into my accounts and everything. The market is pushing up crazily. I mean, we gonna see. We gonna see how this shit.
Yeah, longs are pretty good today, bro. Finally.
Like, longs since London have been playing out pretty smoothly. I would want to be on the bullish side, but I'm gonna try to make sense of a trade. And I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if it just keep pushing. But based off of where we are, I honestly can't really make sense of a long. Keep it a buck. Unless we fully at least drop, like start to drop to give any retracement right now, the only thing I can really make sense of is maybe a short at the previous high, anticipating that drop.
This could be a
Like, I like longs overall, but at the same time, I don't know if I can make sense of a long from where we are. It just wouldn't make sense. Unless I just buy and it just keeps flying crazy. But right now, the first thing I'm thinking is, if we're gonna be at this previous high going into 9:30, what are the chances that I can get a reaction off of that to take it into the retracement? Because that's probably what makes sense based off of where we are right now versus me. I have to wait for it to drop at least here for it to buy, or it could just keep on buying and then I take the L looking for the short. But overall, I would say we are bearish. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea. But yeah, that's my ideas right now. Either have a little reaction off that previous high or retrace lower. See what market is gonna do. I don't know. Right now, I definitely think a short makes sense for a short term. I ain't gonna lie, it did have a reaction off that high. I don't know what is the chances of having a reaction. You guys apparently said that NAS is pushing, but I do like this short term, not gonna lie. If I can possibly get it maybe with a 50 point, I'm not opposed to that possibility of having a reaction off this previous high. But we gonna see, because this reaction right here, that would have been how much of my drawdown? That would have been 20 points of my drawdown. See, that's a matter of 3 seconds though. Sometimes just gotta be patient. Yeah, honestly, based off of this move right here, I don't know if I would do the short, but now looking at this way, if we keep pushing, the gap that I might be willing to trust is the one we left behind because it's so close to that previous high going into 10 o'clock. So I can still use this previous high for an area of interest. Yeah. Unless I would have just bought to buy, I wouldn't have been able to catch that trade, but I don't trade that way. And I don't trade breakout, so you feel me? It be like that. That makes sense though. I mean, it would be betting on the fact that we don't also gotta have the biggest retracement. We just pull back a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and then keep it pushing. Yeah, as of right now, I'm not in a trade, but I think what makes sense, I wouldn't want the short here. I would have wanted the short to have a reaction way closer to that previous high. But if we can semi-close bullish or get a retracement at 10 o'clock or maybe sooner, I think we could watch this previous high in this 1 hour gap for a possibility of a continuation higher.
It's like 90 points away from all time. I just noticed.
Yeah, we missed a trade. If it could retrace again to this previous high, I think it'll be a good area to watch it, but it retrace. Yeah, it came to the Prius high and then went up. So if it does leave with us, out us right now, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, it's possible because I did not get my entry, but if it retraces Prius high one more time, I'm still willing to watch it. It's coming down. See if it can retrace again a little bit
We're
lower.
fucking close. Kind of like. Yeah, I know, bro. I didn't know.
Retrace to the Prius high.
Came off. Y'all thought he was about to start moving.
I'm about to see what we could do. I want to get this entry at the Prius high. I didn't really tap into the Prius high like that. It tapped it, but I think we could really get a better push into it if it just flies from here or whatever, because it literally just tapped it for a second. But I want to see it really come into this Prius high, even closer to this gap, because I am anticipating it can still fill this 1 hour gap. So I ideally want to have my entry as close as possible to that entry. All right, we're coming back to Prius high. We're at Prius high once again. Do I want to get my entry here, or do I want to wait for it to come to the 1 hour gap? The way it's looking, it could come to this 1 hour gap. See, I'm gonna keep being patient. I'd rather just wait. It's so trendy. I think if it could hit that 1 hour gap right here, that would be the perfect entry to have at 10 o'clock, in my opinion. We're retracing right over here into this 1 hour gap. Once we hit this gap, my alert's gonna go off. And that's when I guess you can get in. Because we were the first people that get it, but this is about to hit different. Okay. All right, team, so I am back. And in my opinion, today's trading day has been pretty damn slow. I didn't get any trades. I was willing to watch longs and I was willing to take longs, but I just couldn't get it because me and Jenna were on a side quest that I'm about to explain to you guys. So what is a side quest? You guys know me. I like my jewelry. I got this watch, I got my other watch, I got this ring, and I don't have my other ring. I lost my other ring. I don't know where it's at. Trust me, I looked everywhere. I don't even want to think about it. I looked everywhere. So that's what me and Jenna were trying to do. We went back to the dispensary where we think I lost it because I think I took it off for whatever reason. I don't know why. Had it on my lap and got out the car, and then it fell. But we couldn't find it. So you know what? Neither here nor there. I don't even want to think about it just because it's stressful, and it is what it is. It's gone. I can't find it. I got a flight in a couple hours, so I've been over here editing, but I also been watching the market. Since I didn't get no trades earlier, I saw that there was a potential opportunity for longs on that, so that's what I'm watching right now. But besides that, the side quest is done. I have no trades, but we're gonna see what we can do. We do have the dogs, and we have Star in her new forever home with my boy Blue. So it's a W day, an overall W mission. So you know what? It is what it is. But I'll keep you guys updated if I do see the trade. But RIP my other ring. We just got one. Looks like I'm just one ring and watch type of guy. But hey, maybe I'll go get a bracelet. You know? Turn the L to a W. All right, so right now we just hit TP1 on this trade. I was trying to edit everything, but this is the trade. I was risking $2,000. Let me show you on the trading view chart. I was risking $2,000 based off this 1 hour gap, like I said, and I'm expecting price to continue pushing higher. And right now I just hit TP1 risking about 30 points. Since I'm on NAS 100, I'm risking 30 points. And yeah, this is the trade as of right now. We're floating, but I'm break even. So as of right now, it's a break even trade. It's a break even day. Worst case scenario. But yeah, I'm trying to get everything done in terms of my everything just because I got a flight soon. And yeah, I got to charge a lot of things. So I'll keep you updated. I'm only really looking for a TP2 if I need it. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. This could be one of our biggest trading days. But it was because I put a lot of the risk on one trade instead of taking multiple trades. I usually take 2 trades risking about 1,000 or 1,500 a trade. But today I risked 2,000. So if it keeps flying, I might make 4,000 per trade on 5 accounts. If it doesn't keep flying, it's break even. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, it's break even. Best case, which is just TP2, I make 4,000 times 5. That's 20K. 20K across the accounts, which is crazy. It's not a lot on the grand scheme of things like per account, but in total, that's a lot of money. And it's crazy that it doesn't feel like it's a lot of money. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. The trade's only up 1,600 right now. All right, team. So as of right now, I just got my camera on and everything. Our trade right now is up $3,600. I was risking $2,000. We're about to be at TP2, which will be at $4,000. I showed most of this on my phone already. I was trying to wait for it to get to the 77 points of profit, but honestly, since it's coming into that 4 o'clock time range, and since I'm on Top Step, they're going to close at 4 o'clock. So once this hits $4,000, I'm closing this, and this is going to be my biggest trade ever because this is going to be $4,000 across 4 accounts. Not even 4 or 5 accounts we're about to be up. So $4,000 times 5, done live. But we're about to see. I got my camera and battery, so everything should be charged, and we should be good when it hits TP up here. Still just kind of moving slow, but I'm just kind of watching the dogs, just taking in everything. Great trading day, great trading last 2 days. Got my dog here. Even though I lost the ring and everything, you know what it is. I've said it already, but it could be a lot worse. I'm here having a great trading day. My mom is making food right now, outside in the heat, trying to see if this trade can hit TP. We're trying to see, we're very close, but not close enough, but we're just trying to be patient. We don't have much time before the market closes, so we'll see what happens. Or at least closes us out on futures. And just like that, the biggest trade, $4,200. Let me close this trade right here. Across $4,500, 44. Close. You guys just seen that shit fucking live. I called this trade out literally for you guys right here. I told you guys right here, this was the trade idea. Up to this 70, I drew the entire thing out. I didn't even call this trade for my team. I did this entirely for the YouTube. You guys seen this shit here first. You see that, $4,000 across 5 accounts. Now, like I told you guys, my mom's making food. I got a flight to catch soon. I'm gonna continue getting all this edited because I'm gonna get home late as shit, but I'm gonna make sure I get a video to you guys. I might have lost the ring, but I just had the biggest trading day in my life. And even though mentally I'm still annoyed I lost the ring, it is what it is. It's just about pushing through the obstacles. Life is gonna test you, but you're better than it. Don't let that shit bring you down. Don't let that negative energy, that negativity bring you down. I just had the best trading day in my life, 2 days in a row. I wouldn't say yesterday was the best, but back-to-back dubs is possible, man. Life is gonna test you, but don't let it take you out the game. Bigger than that, you're stronger than that. Don't even let that be an option, man. It's not even an option. But let me show you this trade idea, just to show you guys, for the people that say Andre doesn't trade, I just did this shit 2 days in a row in front of your fucking face. Called it here, and I caught it on the Instagram, dummy. And just like that, I think if you do the math, $10,000 made yesterday, $21,000 made today across the $4,200 trades across 5 accounts. That is like $31,000 in 2 days across 150K accounts. You do the math, that's not nothing crazy. I risked $2,000 per account. So I risked in total about $10,000 to make 20 some, like 22, 21 I mean. Come on, practice is literally the practice makes everything. I do this every day, same trades, same everything. The only thing changing is how much I'm risking per trade. That's it, the risk management, emotional control, that's all you can control. I do this every day, nothing's changing. But what is changing is I do gotta get back to my house, do gotta get back to my high rise. So it is time for me to leave. I came to my house in Philadelphia, dropped off a present for my parents. They got the gift, I made a lot of money. Now I go back home to get back to work, to lock in so I can buy some new things and buy a new ring, new cap. With that being said, I love you guys. If you want to work with me one-on-one, the second link in the description is going to be free trading training, and the first link is going to be where you can apply to work with me one-on-one. I got one spot available, so if you think you're a good fit and you want to be able to change your life to make your first 5 figures when it comes to trading and do things like I'm doing, like every single video, find the first link, and I'll see you soon.